Let's go to John in Charleston, West Virginia, listening to WVTS. Hey, John.
Hey, man. Last time we was talking about secession.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd lay out a couple of things here. We would need energy independence and a competitive corporate tax code. Right now, the corporate tax is pretty high, and I mean, last time we kind of got into it on international or the national, and I think our alliances with international trade and military support would help a lot.
I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you saying the U.S. government and their alliances? Because I don't have any alliances internationally.
Well, I mean, internationally, right now, I think the president is basically a Muslim.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, ISIS, Christians, Jews, a lot of people's beliefs, and I think Jews are kind of afraid of ISIS right now.
I am really confused at your point. What is it you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, it's more than if you look at the Greek euro, Greece has been bankrupt, and I think that's got a lot to do with the reason Scotland ended up voting no in their Scottish election to separate from Britain.
The Greek euro? There's no such thing as a Greek euro.
Yeah, the Greeks don't have their own euro. The Greeks had a lot of national debt. The Greek government had a lot of national debt.
Are you just dropping buzzwords and names and trying to sound coherent? Because I'm completely flummoxed.
I'm confused about what any of this has to do with secession, and what does international alliances have to do with a state seceding from the U.S. government?
I think he's saying he wants to stay in the Union. You're saying you don't support secession, right?
Well, I'm saying I do, but I mean, I think that we don't have the leadership anywhere.
Who's we?
Right now.
Which state are you talking about?
When you say we, just to be clear, John, when you say we don't have the leadership, do you mean the people in West Virginia don't have leadership?
I mean anybody in any state does not have the leadership or the organized support behind a leader. I mean, we have absolutely no leaders in America right now that anybody knows of.
What? First of all, there are countless leaders. There are various different people leading businesses, leading activist groups. People lead their own churches. People lead in a lot of different ways. So when you say leader, I don't necessarily want a leader. If you want a leader, you can have the leaders you want. You can have them tell you what to do, but I'm not interested in having someone lead me anywhere.
Okay, wait a minute. A republic is about a representative who is elected by the people, a democracy, to lead and to represent them. And, most Americans right now don't feel like they're being represented in office, especially by Obama. And,
I also didn't feel like I was being represented when George Bush was president, or when Bill Clinton was president, or when George H.W. Bush was president. And I didn't really know enough when Reagan was in.
I don't know about you, John, but when I vote, it's not because I'm voting for a leader. It's because I'm usually voting for the lesser of two evils in the hopes that they will not whip me and beat me and rob me as much as the other guy. I thank you for the call tonight. Very confusing.
The whole thing about, we're a republic, so people are supposed to represent us.
I am not a republic.
Well, there are a bunch of countries that have the word republic in their name.
Democratic Republic of North Korea?
Cuba is just simply the Republic of Cuba. I don't think that Fidel Castro or his little brother represent too many people in Cuba.
Raul Castro?
Yeah, I don't think they're representing a lot of people.
No.
The Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, I don't think that they're representative of too many people down there either.
People's Republic of China?
The Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
and you may take control of the airwaves here on Free Talk Live. I do not want to be your leader, and I don't want you to tell me what to do, and we can get along if that's the case. I'm not interested in politicians leading me anywhere. They're dangerous, and they have terrible ideas. Who would follow these people? It's Free Talk Live.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.